Hey, it's your girl Tiffany Satchel, the 1111 coach. We're going to do another 1111 coach card chat. It's going to be the last one for today. Thanks for tuning into my channel and watching my vids. If this is the first time you're catching me, I hope you'll subscribe, because on this channel we talk about magic, we talk about angels, we talk about the Bible, we talk about esoteric knowledge, and we talk about tarot. We have 4 basic beliefs in this collective that will never ever change, because it's our foundation, and that is that we deserve perfect health, abundant wealth, relationships that are love-based and fair exchanges of energy, and our perfect self-expression, our blissfully blessed, desirable lifestyles. If you want to know more about my take on what a strong foundation is based on, then watch my video titled How to Access Your 4 of Wands Life. But today I want to talk about the difference between a mystic versus a witch. Before we dive in, let's clarify something. Okay? The terms witch and mystic are often used interchangeably, but they actually represent 2 distinct paths. Okay? So think about it this way. If spirituality was a hand, then witchcraft and mysticism would be 2 of the fingers, each contributing to the whole in its very own unique way. Okay? So as someone who practices both celestial, angelic, and biblical magic, I've had the privilege of experiencing the essence of both paths firsthand. Okay? Oh, remember to check out my video on what is magic. But I'll give you a definition really quick right now. Okay? Magick, spelled M-A-G-I-C-K, to distinguish it from stage magic, is a term used in occult and esoteric traditions to describe the practice of using rituals, symbolism, and the manipulation of consciousness to achieve desired outcomes or effects that are beyond the scope of conventional understanding or natural laws. Magic is a wide range of practices, including spellcraft, divination, meditation, and ceremonial rituals. Okay? To influence the self, influence others, or influence the environment by one's will. Magic is often seen as a tool for personal and spiritual development, which is mainly how I use it, as well as for manifesting change in the physical world. Okay? So let's start with the term witch. What is a witch? A witch is someone who harnesses the power of nature, energy, and the elements, okay, to create change and manifest their desires. All right? They work with spells, potions, and rituals from ancient wisdom passed down through generations. All right, it's all about tapping into the natural forces of the universe to affect change in their lives and the world around them, or should I say worlds plural, right? Because I have a world, you have a world, and our worlds intertwine with each other, right? So a witch doesn't only want to affect change in her own world, she wants to affect change in your world too. Now, on the other hand, what I mostly identify with is a mystic. A mystic is someone who seeks a direct experience of the divine and communion with the spiritual realm. So I dive deep into meditation, prayer, and contemplation with my main goal, a distinct intention of connecting with the creator of creation, the divine one. Not deities, but the creator of creation. All right, relax. I gotta let them go, right? Jeez Louise, hold your horses, Sunday driver. No, I guess I would be the Sunday driver. It's about surrendering to the mystery of existence and embracing the hidden wisdom that lies beyond the veil. I want to say well. Why do I want to say well? Beyond the veil. Beyond the well. Okay, well, whatever. That's probably going to come to me later, and that's going to be some content. So you see, while both paths share a common goal of spiritual growth and enlightenment, they follow different avenues to reach that destination. Okay, a witch works magic through the manipulation of energy and the elements, while a mystic seeks union with the divine through meditation and contemplation. Now, that doesn't mean that mystics don't practice magic. But if I can speak for myself, and I'm a mystic, I consider myself a mystic, our journey is mostly aimed at personal growth and development through spiritual enrichment. Which for me means I spend tons of time reading and learning and gathering knowledge. I still do rituals, but I read a lot. Oh, no, I can't go that way. What am I doing? I read a lot. Oh, shiitake. I can't see them. I do a lot of research. I read a lot, guys. I have tons of books. I read a lot. But here's the beautiful thing. You do not have to choose one path over the other. And many practitioners like myself, find joy and fulfillment in embracing both the witch and mystic within. So whether you're stirring a cauldron or sitting in silence as if you're at the peak of a mountain meditating, remember that the essence of spirituality lies in your connection to the divine and love. Period. Anything aside from that, honestly, I know nothing about. For me, if your magic isn't for the good of all and according to free will, it's probably black magic or somewhat dark, and that's not my cup of tea. All right. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with practicing black magic or the dark stuff. They certainly have their place, of course. All right. It's excellent for protection magic. We got to do the dark stuff when we're doing shadow work. All right. That's about as far as I toe the line. All right. I just choose not to practice baneful magic. All right. So to sum everything up, both witches and mystics engage in spiritual practices and seek a deeper understanding of the universe. Witches typically focus on magical or occult practices, while mystics emphasize direct spiritual experience and union with the divine. However, there can be an overlap between the two, and some of us may identify with both labels or neither, depending on our beliefs and practices. Okay, so thank you for joining me on my TED Talk on the differences between mystics and witches. I love you with that agape kind of love. I really, really do. May you find the space to open your mind so that your path may be illuminated by the light of wisdom and love. Until we meet again, remember we are all blessed. Be favored for me today. Peace. Okay. Hey, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Tiffany Satchel, the 1111 coach. Oh, I didn't put it in drive. Thanks for tuning into my channel and watching my vids. If this is your first time catching me, I hope you'll subscribe, because on this channel we talk about magic, we talk about the Bible, we talk about esoteric knowledge and tarot divination. We have 4 basic beliefs in this collective that will never ever change, because it's our foundation. And that is that we deserve perfect health, abundant wealth, loving relationships, and perfect self-expression. And if you want to know more about that, watch my video titled How to Access Your 4 of Wands Lifestyle. Because today I want to talk about a phenomenon that has been captivating hearts and minds for the last 20 years now. Ooh, jeez. And it's the 1111 phenomenon. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the future vids I post, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of helpful information. All right. So what exactly is the 11-11 phenomenon? Some of you may have noticed these numbers popping up from time to time, maybe on your digital clocks. That's mostly when that's mostly when I noticed it. Okay, at first, until I took my first coaching class with a Christian witch, and then I started seeing it everywhere I went, all the time. Don't worry, I'm not a witch. Okay, I'm more of a mystic if you're concerned about what to call me. Oh, of course. A detour. If titles mean anything to you, all right. But I'll post a link in the description area if you'd like to hear my content on the difference between a witch and a mystic later on, because I am going to make a video on that, and so it might not be there right away, but you'll see it soon. You'll see the link for that. I decided to do this video before I do the one on what's the difference between a witch and a mystic, which I think is a very interesting. When I sat down to think, when I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, this would be good content. So, anywho, if you're seeing 11-11 or any repeating numbers, rather, it's not a coincidence. I promise, it's not a coincidence. There really is something more profound at play. As a practitioner of magic, I've delved deep into the mystical realms, seeking answers to life's mysteries. And let me tell you, the 11-11 phenomenon is no exception. Now, in my studies, I've come across various interpretations of 11-11 across different spiritual traditions, all right? Now, some believe that it's a sign from the universe, like a gentle nudge or tap on your shoulder, all right, to pay attention to the present moment and align with your divine purpose. Others view it as a portal or a gateway to a higher consciousness and spiritual awakening. When we see 11-11, it's like the universe whispering to us, inviting us to step into our power and embrace our true selves. I believe it's all of these things and so much more. Astrology also plays a significant role in understanding this so-called phenomenon, all right? I am studying astrology, and in astrology, what I've learned is that the number 11 is associated with intuition and cosmic alignment. So when we repeatedly encounter 11-11, it could be a cosmic reminder to trust our intuition and follow the guidance being presented to us by the universe. And let's not forget the archangels. All right, we can't forget the archangels. As a devotee, I often call upon celestial beings for guidance and protection. Actually, many people believe that 11-11 is a message from archangels, a sign that they're watching over us and guiding us along our spiritual journey. I better turn this on because my windows is fogging up because I'm talking. But honestly, the interpretation of 11-11 is deeply personal. Okay? It's about tuning into our, come on, let me go. Are you kidding me? Stupid. Like you don't see me. It's about tuning into our inner wisdom and deciphering the messages that resonate with our soul. Okay? So the next time that you see those magical numbers, take a minute to pause. Breathe. And listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Alright? What is going on? Why is this happening? Goodness. Alright, so thank you for joining me for my TED Talk on the 1111 phenomenon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with those you care about, because sharing is caring. And as always, may you walk in the light of love and magic, because I love you. I really, really do. I love you with that agape kind of love. Until next time, remember, we're all blessed. You be favored today. Peace. Hey there, Celestial Mystics. Welcome back. And if this is your first time viewing my content, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're pulling back the cosmic curtain on something that's been hiding in plain sight. When you pray, you're actually casting a spell. That's right. Those whispered words and heartfelt pleas to heaven, they're spells in action. But here's the plot twist. The church hijacked manifesting and called it prayer. They took the magic out of commanding reality and turned it into something that makes you feel powerless, begging for divine intervention, instead of recognizing the divine power already within you. So stick around, because I'm going to show you how to reclaim your magic, pray with intention, and even how learning tarot can take your prayers to a higher level. I'm Tiffany Satchel, and I am your certified 1111 coach. And we're turning prayer into high frequency manifestation. But first, here's a little magical humor to raise our vibrations. Why did the Bible reader pick up a tarot deck? To find out which suit their blessings were wearing. If you know, you know. Or maybe this video will be the spark that sets you on the path to finding out. All right, now let's sprinkle that divine knowledge into your spiritual toolkit. Let's begin with the magic of prayer. So here's a trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning, all right? The truth is that prayer is spellcasting. When you pray, you focus your energy, set an intention, and speak your desire into existence. Why? Because you want things to change in your favor. This is the same foundation as spellcasting, just with a different name. But here's the catch. The power of prayer lies in how you do it. If you're begging or hoping without faith, you're sending out low frequency energy. And low energy equals no results. So now let's break down the steps of praying, aka spellcasting. Number 1, command, don't beg. Instead of begging, you can say, I command. Instead of saying, oh God, can you please bless me with this money? I really need this money, God. You say, I command abundance, peace, and love into my life. Why? Because the same divine spark that created the universe lies inside you. So when you command, you awaken that power. Number 2, get specific. The universe responds to clarity. So here's an example. I command financial freedom to responsibly handle my resource exchanges and create generational wealth for my family. Okay? We no longer use the word bills. Okay? That's coming up in another video. So now we call bills resource exchanges. Okay? So don't use the word bills no more. Just completely obliterate it from your vocabulary. And that video will be up soon about why you might want to consider doing that. Now, number 3 is you want to raise your frequency, which is why I always start off with a joke, because energy is everything. So you want to start your prayer with thanksgiving and appreciation, or raise your vibration with laughter, dance, or music. Now, we come to visualization and why tarot can enhance your prayers. When you visualize, you create a blueprint for the universe to follow. But here's where tarot comes in. It adds clarity and focus to your prayers. And for me, tarot cards are visual guides. Each card is like a page in a cosmic guidebook. So at minimum, understanding what each card means helps you refine your intentions. For example, if you're praying for guidance and you pull the Hermit card, it's a sign to seek inner wisdom and take time for introspection. That insight focuses your prayer on a specific energy, amplifying its impact. Some people were taught to fear tarot because they heard it was bad or was used to harm people. But magic, like prayers, is neutral. It's all about your intention. If your intention is to align with divine love and light, tarot becomes a tool for clarity and empowerment. Misuse comes from the user, not the cards themselves. Remember, Proverbs chapter 4 says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Now, of course, there's a bridge between scripture and action. Tarot does not replace scripture. It complements it. So you could think of it as a magnifying glass for spiritual truths. The Magician card reflects the power of Mark chapter 11, verse 24. What things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. So by incorporating tarot, you align your prayers with universal energies and direct them with precision. And here's how you can incorporate tarot into your prayer practice. First, you set the scene. You can light a candle and incense, or you don't have to light a candle and incense. I don't always light candles and incense when I work with my tarot cards. It's more important that you quiet your mind and focus while you're shuffling the cards, and ask for what energy should you align with to manifest your prayer or your desire. Then command your desire by speaking with authority and visualizing your outcome. So you would reflect on the card or cards that you pulled and use the message to guide your actions and refine your focus. So let's say you're praying for financial stability and you pull the Ace of Pentacles. Your prayers focus can be on deep appreciation for new opportunities to enter your experience and for the courage to take action to manifest them. As I mentioned earlier, the church played a huge role in hijacking manifestation. Historically, ancient cultures taught direct connection to divine energy through rituals, spells, and sacred practices. But as religious institutions gained power, they reframed these practices. Spells became prayers. Commanding became begging. Divine partnership became submission. By teaching people to look outside themselves for power, the church kept all the control and gained a ton of money. But it's time to take that power back. You are not separate from the divine. You are the divine in action. I want to provide you with a practical practice to get you started on your journey. So I pinned an EFT script in the comment section, and I have a scripture, tarot card, and tarot cards to help you visualize. Why am I can't say this word today. What's going on? My tongue tied. Okay. Mercury retrograde. Hi. Okay. And an archangel to work with as well. Just remember to take responsibility for your own actions. In John chapter 10 verse 34, it says, "Is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods?" Message. This scripture reminds us of our divine authority as co-creators with the universe. It calls us to embrace the power within us to shape our reality intentionally. The Magician card represents self-mastery and the ability to align with divine forces to manifest desires, while the High Priestess card embodies inner wisdom and intuition. And the secrets of the unseen. Together, they teach us to trust both our skills and our spiritual connection. The law of cause and effect aligns perfectly with this practice. It emphasizes that every thought, every action, and every intention creates a ripple in the universe, bringing corresponding outcomes. Understanding this law helps you pray or cast your spell with clarity and purpose. Knowing the energy you put out will return to you. And of course, you'll need divine protection and guidance. So you can work with Archangel Uriel, who's named the Light of God. He'll illuminate your path, strengthen your inner wisdom, and guide you in using your divine power responsibly. Uriel helps us understand how our thoughts and actions align with universal laws, empowering us to manifest with precision and grace. And now you know the truth, that when you pray, you're casting a spell. And with the right technique, commanding, aligning, imagining, and acting, you can manifest your desires with precision and power. And when you bring tools like tarot into your practice, you deepen your understanding. and align with divine energy and amplify your prayers. So if this knowledge lit you up, if this knowledge lit up your spirit, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to comment, leave a comment, and subscribe. Okay? And share this video with someone ready to reclaim their power as well. As always, I love you with that agape kind of love, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. That's why I can't look down at the camera.